our next segment, right? And our next segment, we're gonna go ahead and talk about A1's business, and we're gonna do our zero of the week. All right. So, with that being said, just recently, actually, I moved from so I moved locations somewhere, within a 30-mile radius. And I called JB. JB said his brother got to move, and I totally forgot. Called them, and they did an excellent job. So I want to, open this up for him to talk about his business. How he kind of got into it, maybe some influences or anything.
Oh, absolutely. Well, my major influence was actually my younger brother, Dorian Speaker. He started a moving company, and he said to me, he was throwing away about $2,000 worth of business a week. I said, what? So I could pick that up, and basically, I've always been a hustler. I used to sell Jordans. I did everything. I used to do subscriptions to Newsday. I've always been some type of hustler, one way or another. I could sell. I could sell snow ice to an Eskimo, but so but basically, I used to work for Siemens Furniture in New York for 8 years, and I worked for Rooms to Go for 14 years. Um, I was a sales rep. I ran a warehouse. I was a department manager. Like I said, I've always had the entrepreneurship in my spirit, and I didn't want to leave this earth without giving it a full shot. Uh, well, believe it or not, Joe and I
Hmm.
started that business. Him and I were doing move jobs and delivery for Rooms to Go. I expanded that business into doing more residential moves, some commercial moves. We do business with Ashley's, Hudson's, Rooms to Go, Canes, Floor Direct, which is a flooring company that hires us to move furniture out when they're putting new floors in, and then we move the furniture back in.
Wow.
And I also deal with Paul Davis restoration. So like if your house catches on fire or you get some type of flood, they hire us to uh move the furniture, the good furniture out and bring it to a storage and then move it back in. Uh August August 15th, I believe, will be our fifth year in business. Uh I definitely thank God, and I definitely appreciate my little brother for helping me getting it started.
That's a fact.
Uh it was a journey. It still is a
Okay.
journey, but it definitely was a journey. And my advice to anyone starting a business is, ask a lot of questions. Find someone that's outside of the state, or just where you're not in competition, and ask those questions. And as long as you're feeling uncomfortable in your business, you're doing the right thing. When you start feeling comfortable, that's when things start going wrong, because eventually it'll all collapse down on you. So you got to make sure that you're always doing the things that you don't want to do.
Right, all right. Tell them how to contact you just in case they in the move or they
Well,
need to
if
move.
if you're in the Hillsborough, Polk County, well, we go where the money's at. 'Cause the name of the company is Grand Champion Movers. Our phone number is 813-789-0483. We are licensed and insured. We'll be happy to move you.
That's 100%. That's 100%. Yes, yes, yes. So, I can tell you guys firsthand. I've actually used his business twice. Once recently, about a month or two ago, and then the other time I didn't even know it was his business. And like, I mean, but the funny thing is, I knew JB at the time, but I hadn't met you yet or anything. I don't think. I
Right,
don't even think I met you yet. But I used
right.
his business. I moved from Temple Terrace to Brandon at that point. And I remember, and I explained to employees and everything. Yeah, I remember that move, and even that move without knowing you then, I gave you guys 5 stars. So yeah, they did an excellent job. And they took care of me. So just like the last time. So I can definitely attest to that. And I'm a money man.
Mm.
So. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm like a black Mr. Krabs. All right, like I am the money man. Like once things kind of like start kind of getting uncomfortable, you know, you know, I start cutting things off. So we're gonna get into the zero of the week. The zero of the week. So let's go ahead with John Jay. What is your zero of the week?
My zero of the week is the NBA. I'm sick of these super teams. Everybody sacking up on the same team. They need to stop this, man. It need to be some type of. They need to lower the cap or something where
Mm,
the teams just can't stack up on one team and go on
Right.
a run. I mean, it's not a lot of superstars in the NBA. Like you go to the NFL, it's a superstar on each team, even though each team not necessarily making the playoffs every year or Super Bowl. You got players who's stars. Like we got Mike Evans, you know, Jameis. I know everybody don't like Jameis, but I like him, you
I
know.
like it
But
too.
he a
you
thief.
you got all right. For
You like
instance,
crab legs.
you had Randy Moss, Tom Brady on the same team. They had a squad went 18-0 or 17-0, one of them, and they still didn't
Real
win the Super
close.
Bowl. You know what I'm saying? NBA, that's not gonna happen. If you get KD on the Warriors, they're gonna win the finals if everybody's healthy. And I'm
It didn't
tired of the
happen this
NBA
year.
because they was hurt. If there's no injuries, then if it was no injuries, they would have won. But that's my zero of the week. NBA, we gotta stop this. Everybody shacking up on one team. I'm finna go sign up. Just a free contract. I just want a ring at the end of the
Yeah.
year.
All
All right,
right.
all right. I can definitely respect that. I'm gonna go ahead and go real quick. My zero of the week is actually involving the NBA. It's to Lavar Ball. You
Get off.
know, yeah, I like Lavar, but he makes this trade a lot easier to swallow by just like talking. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my zero of the week, LeVar Ball. And I
Well,
usually like LeVar Ball, man, but
you ain't no big baller.
I like the brand. I ain't gonna hold you up, but if I
Hey,
had the
do
money,
we got time to talk on this? Cause I got something to say
Yeah.
about it. All right,
yeah,
so LeVar Ball, man, I like LeVar Ball, and a lot of the stuff he doing is trolling, and you could tell because every time he say what he's saying, he's smiling. He got a big grin on his face, so you know he trolling. You know what I'm saying? But just think, man, we always criticizing black men for not taking care of their kids, not doing this, not doing that. Then we got a black man who praise his kids, think his kids the best at everything. Why would he say someone else is better than his child? You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
We
I agree with
gotta
that.
we
Yeah.
gotta give him, you know what I'm saying, his right to praise his kids the way he want to praise his kid. I mean,
Mhm.
for some reason it seemed like we can't win for losing. When we praise our kids to the utmost, we get bashed about it. When we don't take care of our kids or not there like we supposed to be for our kids, we get bashed about that too. We gotta make our mind up. Let that man love his kids the way he wanna love his kids.
I I
Cause I
definitely.
feel like my 5-year-old son right now better than Lonzo Ball. So
I like your mentality.
But
yeah,
but also just to hop on that though, I believe that his career is because of his dad.
right, right.
Yeah,
He
of
was the
course.
first
Yeah,
overall pick or second
Look,
pick because of his dad.
he predicted where his son was gonna go. He made that
Yep,
happen.
yep, it's true.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that. But he
that's
do be trolling though.
He do be
yeah,
trolling. We agree on that, but
Mhm.
still,
yeah, and yeah. So, what about you, JB?
Man, I had to give my zero of the week to this weather, this Florida weather. You know, I come down from North Carolina, ready to enjoy the sun, ready to enjoy the beach or something, and it's raining all doggone day. You don't know, you can't make no plans. So
Right.
yeah, the Florida weather, man, is my doggone zero of the week. They need to step his game up and stop raining.
That's
Stop thunder
crazy
and
how
lightning,
every
man.
summer is raining. Every summer is
Yeah.
hurricane season. Come on,
Oh,
man. It's
gone.
Florida.
Yeah, let us go in and have a good time without trying to get rained on, man.
We're gonna have to switch our summer to spring break.
Yeah. See, I'm ready to enjoy. I'm ready to enjoy my summer. You know, got my trunks on, ready to jump in some pool. It's raining. I'm like, oh, it's rain. So I mean, look. So yeah, that's my zero of the week. Step your game up. But see, I don't want to tell God to step his game up because I want.
You gonna make it rain right on your
Yeah,
house.
no. Yeah, let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's my zero of the week. All
All right,
right.
all right. So now we got A1. So you kind of got it now. You understand
Yeah, I
it?
do. It's a lot of pressure, so I'm gonna take the easy way out and say Donald Trump.
Uh, he gets zero of the year.
Hey,
Zero the
so
last
so
4 years.
yeah,
Yo,
so basically, my son just graduated, and my sister got married on a cruise ship going to Bermuda.
nice,
And
nice.
this all happened within like 2 days of each other. So I had such a great time on the cruise. I jumped on the phone with my family, and I tried to plan for another cruise going to Cuba.
Mm.
And I don't know if y'all know, but Donald Trump done shut down the boats going to
Yep,
Cuba.
Yeah,
yep,
that's a
yep. He
wrap.
did.
That's a
He
Yep,
wrap.
did it. He just
yep.
made it too. He just did it.
So
So he
who
gets
this man?
so he gets zero of the week for shutting down your trip that you wanted to
Yeah,
do.
hey,
And he's gonna have a Trump rally in Orlando coming up. They out there
Yeah.
camping. The Trump supporters out there camping in the rain right
wow. And
Yo,
election time is coming, gentlemen. Make sure you vote.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's a
Yeah.
fact. Hmm.
Make
yeah.
sure you go
Man,
out there and vote.
I honestly wish they wouldn't have shitted on Andrew Gillum name like that. I wish he would run for
Yeah, what
president.
happened
I
to that?
vote. I
What
I
happened to
heard
him
he
going for
some
governor?
kind of lawsuit. He lost the governor obviously, but some type of lawsuit or some type of charges he going through
But I heard he
about
dropped out or something because they was talking about killing his family or he was getting death threats or
talking
something.
about for president. I ain't hear
No,
that.
no, for Andrew from Gillum. I think yeah, for him.
He just lost.
No, he just lost. Oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
just
Yeah,
lost.
he just
Yeah,
lost.
it was a close battle
Okay.
though. It
I
was a
was way
close one.
off.
Yeah. So that just about wraps it up. So with that being said, this is the closeout. So from Real Name Winton, John J, JB Written, and our special guest A1, we are out.